I think I'm muted.
Soul.
Was I muted? Hello?
Now we hear you.
Yeah, now we can
Hey,
hear
look
you.
at all these people. What are you guys up to?
I'm about to go to bed.
Okay,
I'm doing AV. So.
cool.
Knock. Go ahead and invite.
I'm trying to get my
Zero
quest
Soul.
done. I'm trying to kill the Hydromancer.
I'm rubbing my 2 brain cells together as hard as I can.
I'm gearing and leveling.
His
Yo,
balls.
what biz stuff do you need? I didn't actually inspect you.
Me?
Yeah.
Neck. And my 2 trinkets, probably. Everything else is pretty much. I have all 6% hit. Everything else is acceptable. Or pre-bis.
I gotta go and write the guild message of the day to let everybody know to message me or someone in Draconis for invites.
Yeah, sounds
For
good.
what?
I have invite open for all ranks.
Okay, cool.
What are you guys doing?
We're merging with another guild. We're bringing his guild into our guild. We have like 90 something people.
Mm.
Yep. Huge.
Yeah.
So does that mean the sign up for this week? How's that gonna work?
Nothing changes. You can still sign up as you see fit.
Okay.
We definitely will have a slot for Black Player for you this week if you want to come.
Yeah, that I want to so bad.
Because Vindicated is raiding on Friday this week. So we're gonna have Frostbolt and Chill. We're gonna host it this week. So we're gonna have
Cool.
more people. And I'm hoping we're gonna have more people from Zero's guild too.
You will. You'll have you'll have a good majority of them tomorrow or the day after.
All right, I signed up for both Thursday and Saturday.
I just gotta get my 2 mints and a couple more pieces of gear and hit 60.
Who's
We can
this?
help you with
I'm
those.
changing your permissions in
Who's that?
Discord too.
His name is Derelict.
Hey, Derelict.
Should be
Yo,
able
what's up,
to
man?
invite now.
What's up?
Okay, cool.
We did a dungeon, but I had to go halfway through.
Were you? Oh, you were the mage, weren't you?
Yes, I was, man.
Dude, that freaking paladin.
What happened? Oh, you suck. Yeah, that guy there.
Yeah.
Yeah, that guy's is in here. I feel awful, but you sucked.
No.
No, you know.
Different paladin tank that's in here.
I
What?
feel awful, but you suck.
Well, it's
Wow.
the truth. You know, that's all I can give him is honesty.
You know the worst part is I wasn't talking about the one at Skullmess. Talking about the one we just did live with. Fuck that guy.
I'm talking about Zamzam. I didn't like that guy.
Chill, bro.
Is there a guy called Zamzam in here? I should check.
No.
No. Okay, good.
Is
'Cause
that-
that guy
is that the-
sucked.
Ours was Zero.
Oh,
He
that was the guy.
He was good. He didn't make the list.
Oh, look at that little 19 twink. They do exist.
Yeah,
With
I've done that before. It's kind of fun, actually.
It is fun.
It is.
Let's get him.
You missed our legendary 5 orb run.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
Yeah, that
You don't see those often.
right in there. You need to figure out how to do the fucking Dharma East.
That's what I'm doing. I told you I'm rubbing my 2 brain cells together as fast as I can.
I guess I'm gonna crash. I'm like fucking drooling over here.
I ain't far behind.
Surprised you lasted so long, buddy. Good night.
Dude, yeah. I'll
Is
take
anybody
it.
here a mage?
But you're amazing.
Yeah. I'm looking for somebody to open the library for me in the west. Sorry, north. Anybody know how to do that?
Yeah, you
I don't
don't
have
need to
a
be a
key.
mage to do that.
I don't have the key.
You
have it
need
either.
to have a key to do that. I can unlock it for you.
You know where
Really?
So,
Cool. I'm gonna get summoned right now. You take your time, bro. I can roll a dubs, chill. I got some macaroni and cheese coming.
Dude,
With
doobies
some
and macaroni
meats.
and cheese, that's the fucking life right there, man.
Yeah, it's not. It's like oven made too. I'm not talking about none of that KD shit. I'm talking about that real
You make
good,
your joints
good.
in the oven?
Hell yeah.
Yeah, man. It's like that real crap. It's not like it's like real stuff. It's not well. Like I guess craft dinner is real stuff because you eat it. It's real.
That's like the loose term of real.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, I agree. But like, if you think about it, there is a loose term for real for food, I guess.
Yeah, it's called
Never really-
anything you eat in America.
Oh, really? No, they got good food there. You guys have such good food there. Like, I always wanted to travel. If like, listen, if you guys cut down on everybody like shooting people in schools and stuff, and like America doesn't try to invade Canada and stuff, I might like go down there. You know what I mean? And eat some food. I'd love to
I
travel.
think we're only after Greenland right now. I could be wrong.
No, y'all still talking. Y'all still
We're
talking.
hopping on the threat meter right now.
Yeah. Yo, who's? Yeah, you guys are popping up on my threat meter. Who's
Wait,
was talking
are we-
about letting me in?
Meteora. I'll be there.
Thank you, Meteora.
Don't thank him.
I'm more
He's
shocked
a
we're behind
He's a
on Greenland.
warlock. He could summon you right now. You wouldn't even have to pay for a summon. He could do it. It's just.
I don't summon. I'm a shadow wizard, not a warlock.
Yeah, fucking-
I'd respect that.
Gang.
I respect that. You know what I mean?
Yeah, Shadow.
But when you
wizard.
come for water, I'm a mage, not a fucking baker. Okay? I don't just give out cakes and. No, I'm just kidding, man. I'll give you all the water you need.
We're talking about doobies. Does that make you a baker?
Dude.
I don't cook cookies, no, but I get baked like them. Hey,
Don't
yo,
you make
what's up?
panel?
Join that guild's Discord, did you?
Who, me?
On here earlier. Yeah, nobody joined that guild's Discord.
No, there was no chance that was gonna happen
Like-
unless, like, you know what I mean? I didn't really need anything, and they ninja'd a bunch of shit at the end, so like, fuck them. You know what I mean?
There's nothing on their soundboard, so I just uploaded a bunch of stupid ass fucking sounds on it.
Yeah.
That's hilarious.
I had like
They just-
the one good one. It was it 50 Cent that did it. Like, what do you say fuck me for?
Oh, you're in a Dire Mall East right now? Like you're doing a dungeon?
Yeah.
Oh, dude, take your time, man. I'm watching a movie right now, man. Inside.
You watching? Are you watching Inside Out too?
What?
Are you wa-
What's Inside Out?
Watch Brother Bear.
Inside Out is a
What's inside? Yo, dude, don't talk to me about motherfucking Brother Bear. I have things. I have emotions about that movie, okay?
greatest fucking Disney movie of all time.
My dad was like a hard guy, and I remember as a kid, I like watched Brother Bear with my parents up, like I was watching it in Iqaluit, and I like cried, and then my dad's like, yeah, God would give me a crier, so that fucking movie sucks.
Oh my god.
Rough, dude.
Fuck that fucking movie.
Jesus.
Well, you know, while we're talking about strained father-son relationships, I went to watch the Super Bowl with my dad this year.
Oh yeah?
I had to
Was it
ask
good?
About, like, fuck no, it wasn't good. It was fucking terrible.
Why was
Oh.
it terrible?
Because we live in Kansas City.
No, we live in.
I
Kansas City.
live in Nebraska. I still root for the Eagles.
Yeah, I
Fuck
made 20
you.
I made $20 betting
Yeah.
against the Chiefs. So.
Hey, you know
What?
what? I did actually root for the Eagles.
I went to see the movie Borat with my father as a child. And then, because this was the first time I ever watched anything that had masturbation in it, my dad wanted to have a conversation about masturbation in the car on the way home. It was awful.
That's terrible, man.
But it was pretty funny because my dad's best friend was there too, like at the time. And he thought, my dad like doesn't know anything about movies, and he had heard that this is a funny movie. And then he just brought me and his best friend there, and it was just so awkward for everyone in the seats. And I
Yeah.
remember going, my friends were like, yo, did you hear about this movie Borat? I was like, yeah, man, I went to see it with my dad.
They're
like a
like,
teenager.
oh shit. Yeah.
I think me and my older brother went with my mom to don't mess with this Zohan.
Oh man, that's bad. Yeah.
that one's pretty sexual too.
When I was-
Yeah, it's pretty intense.
Yeah.
Temporarily had.
I think he actually has like magic junk in that one, if I remember right. Like
He
his penis
does.
moves.
It's a little more sexual than Borat.
Mhm.
Yeah. And he's got a big hairy bush.
Like
and he
Borat, the only
references how
moment that
big
was
his
awkward for
dick
me was the moment where he like masturbates on the Pamela Anderson thing, because I was like, I don't know, like 15 or something like that, and I just like never talked to my dad about jerking off or
The
anything.
part where he's like 69 and the fat dude.
No, because as a kid I didn't even know what 69ing was.
is. Yeah.
I just
you're
thought it was like I just
confused.
thought all I thought was like I looked more like I remember thinking like his face was between that guy's ass and it looked like so awful. That's like the part that I thought was like I was like, oh my god, that was awful. I didn't really think about like the sexual part of that, I guess. I wouldn't want to watch Bruno with anybody. Like that would have been awkward.
Yeah, that fucking banana sling.
Oh my gosh, that's the one I thought we were talking
It's
about.
actually the
Yeah,
one where he got the most. Yeah, I'm so happy that one I got. Like I just watched on my own. Randomly came up and I was like,
You learned your lesson.
yeah, I used to work like
Everything
night.
was
Like when you work at
sexy.
nights at the jail, we had like a TV hidden inside the first aid cabinet, and then like you would watch TV late night, like while everybody's sleeping. And then I remember random movies. It's always like these like random, like late night movies. You never know what you're gonna get on like cable. And
Yeah.
it came up, and then like it was at the scene where he's like, "If a man comes at you with 2 dildos," and I was like, "What am I watching here?"
Self-defense class.
Yeah, apparently that's when I started moving. Then I went and finished it. I went back home and I was like, "I'm gonna watch this. This is hilarious."
The
But apparently-
anti-rape class.
That guy there, like Sacha Cohen Baron or whatever his name is, that guy there, he said the most danger he was ever in was when he was like he did that UFC fight where it turns out that they're making out and all that. Like the people who were there to see a fight and like they were pretty anti-gay. And that got out of control quick. Like they didn't think it was they weren't gonna be like, oh, that's a prank. They're like,
Yeah.
you guys.
They thought it was serious.
Oh, they took offense, and apparently they were getting
Yeah.
pretty rowdy, and it was like the closest he ever got to like.
The whole movie is all shock reaction. A lot of people don't know. what's
Yeah,
going
for
on.
sure. But it
Yeah.
like
Oh yeah.
so his whole thing is supposed to be a satire of like the I guess like our society and how like these things disturb us to that
Yeah.
extent. But like, yo, you can't just like there's gotta be a slow climb. You can't just throw that shit in people's face. You go to like the Bible Belt buckle or whatever it's called in the U.S. and start throwing dildos in people's faces and say like, what the fuck?
The Bible
It's not gonna
Belt.
go well.
That we just
Yeah.
call that the South here in America.
Y'all
No,
ever
it's
watch
there's.
Starship
I
Troopers?
call it
No.
the Bible Belt for
There's
sure.
a thing called the Bible Belt,
there's
and
the
then
South.
what's the buckle? Yeah, it's not Kansas. It's maybe it is.
The
I don't
buckle,
know.
I've never
the
heard
buckle
of
is Kansas.
Yeah, I think so, right?
Heard of that, but you know,
Oh man, I heard of I watched this thing about a tornado.
God
You
fucking
ripped
damn it! I knew
this
as soon as you
city.
said Kansas, that's where it's fucking gone.
You know, the funny part
Which
is
city?
I've lived in Kansas my whole life and I've never seen a tornado.
Hey man, that's good.
Oh shit!
That's an accomplishment. That's good.
Last
think-
year,
I don't think the goal is to see them. Like, you know what I mean? I think you want to stay away from
Yeah,
them.
it is, dude.
last
Hell
year,
yeah.
From America, you wouldn't get it.
Like 2, I think at this point. There was the one in Pitt, and there was one I chased it down
Cool.
because I left. It went by Topeka, and then I left work and was going home, and then it touched down again outside Lawrence.
I live in Omaha, Nebraska. Last year was the closest one that ever came to Omaha.
Oh, Missouri.
Yeah, it was pretty
Apparently,
close.
is Missouri they say the buckle of the Bible? Is that possible?
It might be Missouri. I've never heard Kansas referred to as it, but I don't know.
Okay. Apparently,
Never
Missouri
even heard that term.
claims that, but anyways, that was
fucking do it.
Joplin, Missouri. They had like a crazy tornado.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I watched this like crazy little like, I guess what you like little doco show
You know
about
the
it.
craziest part?
Yeah.
My wife has family that lives in that area, and if you go
Shit.
to Joplin, you can see where it went through because there's still like all the trees are
Yeah.
way younger than anything else.
You guys want to know something interesting too about that? When it went, the tornado caused fungi to like go in the air, and people got like flesh-eating fungi disease.
Ugh.
No,
Yeah.
it's the butterfly people that did that.
Oh, there's butterfly. What's a butterfly
Yeah,
person?
no.
I've never heard of these
Oh, did they
people.
not do the butterfly
Do they have
thing
wings?
on the
Do they have wings? Like they're like
Yeah, they
fucking
didn't mention
fairies?
the
Like
they didn't mention the butterfly people in the documentary.
That's
who the
weird.
fuck are butterfly people?
There's a whole, like,
how are you-
whole thing about the
Yeah.
people that were in the Joplin tornado saw like all this butterfly shit while the tornado was going on.
Really?
I only know about the Mothman. Never heard.
Maybe
of
some guy
butterflies.
had a dope ass LSD lab and it got thrown up in the air and everybody. But no,
Well, a
everybody saw
bunch
the
of
same
people
thing.
that
That
saw
doesn't
I
make
mean,
sense.
that sounds like Joplin.
A bunch
Hey,
of people
hey.
that saw them were children, so hopefully they weren't on LSD.
So here's a
I agree.
question.
Also, why would they all see the same thing? Doesn't make sense now.
Have you seen
So-
the moon before?
Have I seen the moon?
Yeah.
Listen, this sounds like a trick question. Because if you,
It doesn't look like a
if you answer no, then
Yeah.
you're just an idiot. But yeah,
We've all-
I've seen.
Yeah, we've all seen the moon before. It's not real.
It's not real.
Yeah.
Wait.
No.
It is real,
The
but it's just
How do you not?
The government painted it in the sky.
Are you serious right now? Is this guy real? Is this guy?
No,
is this
I'm
real?
saying
Like, dude.
if a lot of people see something, how is it not real? Is what I'm saying.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Yes, if a shared experience on that scale happens, how is it not real? I don't know. I don't have the answer to that. I don't know. How is it not real? Could it? Okay, maybe is there a factory that makes stickers of butterflies and they flew in the air and it was near the school? Is that a possibility? No.
No, those come
What are
from
these
China.
butterflies? These are people with butterfly wings, these kids said? Or they just saw butterflies?
Yeah, butterfly
Happening.
They described them as butterfly people?
Yeah, like people.
I'm just, like, if you think of a fairy, okay? Like,
People
close
with
your eyes, you think of
butterfly
Tinkerbell.
wings?
You think of Tinkerbell. She could be described as a butterfly person, I guess.
Person.
Right?
Okay, here's
Well,
the
hold
real
on.
question.
Yes.
Here's the real question.
He's a
Can
pixie.
jet fuel melt
I agree,
steel
but, like,
beams?
if a kid didn't know the name. What were you saying? Sorry?
Can jet fuel melt steel beams?
Can jet fuel melt steel beams? I don't know.
God,
I'm not-
don't lead him down that
Fucking
rabbit hole,
Canadians,
please don't.
dude. He doesn't know.
Yeah, we
Oh,
don't need to
because
get
of
the
9/11?
involved in
You,
9/11.
dude, you believe 9/11 is like a fake thing. You're one of those guys, eh?
That's a really common thing.
Yeah, I know, man. I know, but like, you ever hear of anybody keeping a secret, like, and then that big of a secret? You know how many people it would take to pull off an operation like that, staff-wise, and then everybody keeps silent about it? It's pretty wild.
3.
I don't know, man. Maybe you're right. But I don't know, man. I don't know. That'd be wild. But I think it did happen. That's me. You know what I mean? Opinion is the force between fact and ignorance. Boom, Socrates.
Boom, Socrates.
What is the quote again? Opinion is the what?
Is the force between fact and ignorance.
What does that even mean?
That means
I
like
think it means
you know nothing, right? And the fact is a thing, and then you make an opinion between the two, and you don't know on which side it is. Either it's actual bullshit, or it's the fact. But it's the force in the between the two.
So you're talking.
It's also
about,
some
like,
people say the
peanut butter
translation
and
says
jelly?
the medium. No, I would say the
Peanut butter and
jelly.
jelly.
Ooh, I'd say, yeah, I guess the peanut butter and jelly is the medium between a sandwich. A
See.
force between. Yeah, you're right. But that's for anything sandwich, you know what I mean?
I'm just imagining like Socrates if he was alive and listening to this, and
He's
like
just
someone
sitting
compared
You
the
say,
peanut
"Look at
butter and
these-
jelly
Jelly.
sandwich.
You say, look at these young men and women using philosophy and still using their brain. I'm glad to see it.
I
And then we'd show him
Yeah.
OnlyFans.
And then he'd
Yeah.
say, wow,
He
it's
just-
exactly
and then
how I
he
thought you guys would
lose
evolve.
brain
And
cells.
And then he's like, "Wow, it's a shame you guys can't just go out and fuck whores like we can in Greece."
That's a good point. They also
They're
they
like-
fucked a lot of men.
He's-
If you gotta
he's gonna
understand,
be
there was
like,
a lot
"Oh
of there
my
was a
God,
lot of
you guys
there was a lot
cured
of dude on dude in
syphilis?"
Greece. Okay.
Wait, hold on. Is that a real Socrates quote?
I don't know if
Or
you're
Plato.
allotted
It's
to,
Plato, I
like-
think.
I was gonna say, I don't think that's Socrates. I took 4 years of Latin, never heard that.
It's Plato maybe then.
Oh yeah,
I think they
there we
spoke
go.
Latin, right?
There we go.
Greek.
Oh, you speak
Socrates
Greek?
Isn't Pluto
Plato
No,
was a
I
student.
don't
Not Pluto,
speak
Plato.
Greek. I think
Also, why do he call himself after that stuff? No, I'm just kidding.
yeah,
Why did he name himself after a Disney
Fawcett?
character?
Also, Disney character. I was gonna say the squishy stuff that you make. I don't know what it's called.
Play-Doh?
How do you describe Play-Doh? The fucking
Play-Doh.
putty.
Buddy.
Putty. Yeah,
I've
kids
only ever
putty.
called it Play-Doh.
Colorful
Putty.
kids putty.
Oh, Meteor is trying to invite me.
Described other products that are similar to Play-Doh, I've just described them as Play-Doh.
What do you guys?
Yeah, for sure. But like, if you had to describe it to a person who's never before Play-Doh was invented, it would be just. Oh no! But do they even know what putty
Monolith
is?
Clay.
They would know
Modeling
what
clay.
is.
Damn, that's pretty good. Modeling clay is better. Colored
Yeah.
modding. You gotta add, you know what I mean? But yes.
Here's a cool thing. I gotta
That's
ask
better.
you guys. What is trampoline a brand or the product?
Yes.
That's a good question.
Yes.
Like Kleenex, you mean? Like, you know what I mean? It's a
Yes.
tissue, but it's actually called
I didn't realize
Kleenex.
there was a
No,
brand.
it's the other way around. Who,
So
babe?
is trampoline
Sarah?
name brand or not?
Is trampoline a name brand or is it the product? Is it a jumping pad? I'd say jumping pad. When you play a video game and you go on something, maybe they got that shit patented. I'm gonna say jumping pad. I'm saying name.
It is a name brand.
Oh!
You're right.
Hey, I'm
That
going on
laugh.
Jeopardy.
The name brand.
We're going on fucking Family Feud. We're gonna make a lot of money.
Wait, you said trampoline is a brand?
Yep, trampoline's the original is a name brand. It's not the product.
What is the
So
product?
What's the product called?
Yeah.
Please tell me it's jumping pad. I'm gonna be
It's
fucking.
a little more weird. It's a little weird in jumping pad. Let me look it up again. But it's
If
something.
it is, I mean, I'm gonna fucking freak, dude. I'm gonna have to call my mom and tell her to be proud.
The bouncing platform.
The boingy circle.
The shaboingy boing. Is that what you're
Boingy.
trying
The
to say?
shaboingy boing sounds best so far.
The boingy boingy.
Oh,
The boingy McBoingerson. The Swedish one's like
Harry.
boingy boingerson.
see, that's what I'm thinking. I'm inside. I'm inside.
Run out and back in. I think we're in different instances.
Oh yeah, I got you. Do I gotta reset anything?
No.
Are you ran back in? You good?
Yeah. There you go. No, you're good.
Hey, what's up, man? Where's your demons?
I murder them because they're useless pieces of shit.
Oh, okay,
He
cool.
sacrifices
He's not a
them.
warlock.
It's part of
He's
yeah,
a
it's part
dark
of being a shadow
Wizard.
That's
yeah.
cool, man. That's cool. That's cool. You do you, man.
Oh,
He's-
you killed yourself.
He's a Mayan sorcerer.
You're kind of like, you know, you have. Oh
Sacrifices to the
shit!
blood god.
Yeah, you don't
Run
want
out!
to pull those.
Run out.
I didn't
All right.
pull them. Only you pulled
Oh,
them.
what? Why the fuck does it go to you after?
Because I wasn't near them. You
Dude,
ran.
we're a party, dude. I took that shit personal, man.
So a trampoline is actually a bouncing rig.
Oh,
A
a bouncing
bouncing
rig.
rig.
Hey, sir?
Damn. You can
Trampoline,
put it on
bouncing
whatever
rig,
you
yeah.
want.
Thank God they went with trampoline. It does not sell. It would have never sold. Hey, you want this bouncing rig? Like, what the fuck? No, I don't. Give me a
Dude.
trampoline.
I like our names better for it.
What?
Bouncing rig?
No,
I feel like
trampoline is a
you would tie
patented
it
name.
on.
It's a patented name.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah, that's
it-
why.
it
That's
sounds
and that
like
makes sense, right?
thing
When you play video
that
games,
you
that's
hook
what
up,
made me tell.
like, little kids, like, and it's like a seat or a harness, and it's on a trampoline. That's like a bouncing rig. You ever see those? And
Yo,
the
those are dangerous.
people like
apparently.
flip them.
Yeah.
Oh, of course. Yeah.
Do you know something that's illegal in Canada, but people always buy them from the States, and they love them, is those things that you
Drugs.
put in. No, but probably. Yeah, that makes sense.
Crack cocaine.
I would have gave you a Jeopardy point. Like if it was Family Feud, you would have won the second answer. But the first one that I was thinking of is what's those things that kids jump on in a doorway?
Joysticks.
No, it's like
That's-
it hangs.
That's
don't
the
talk
thing
about-
she was just talking
Talking about
about.
like a bouncer?
It's kind of like a bouncer for kids. They like go in the door
Walker?
frame, and then like the kid just
Yeah,
jumps
one of
up and down.
Yeah, it's like it's a doorway jumper or whatever.
Okay, so those and I don't know if it's just those, but those and the ones where they're on wheels also. Those are like banned in
Walkers.
Canada because too many kids went off into the staircase.
Yeah, they're really not recommended. We have them because our daughter's like special
Yeah.
needs, so. but
Okay, but you can
he's
have
not
like it makes
going
sense if you
anywhere.
have your stairs blocked or if you live on like a one floor. What do they call those?
We have
Sarah,
a
what's-
door.
Sarah,
We're
a
on
floor
like a ranch,
What?
but we have a basement
bungalow.
main
Thank you,
door.
Sarah. I love that word, bungalow.
Meteora, are you the youngest child?
No, because I have my sister that's 12 years younger than me, remember?
You have a 12-year difference.
Yeah, my mother is a bit of a harlot.
Oh
Okay,
Jesus.
not
Okay, that's
telling
not where I
her.
was
I
expecting
forgot
at all.
about that
Anybody else
shit.
not expecting that at all?
My main thing was that you asked, like, wait a minute.
I always felt like if I was born 12 years after somebody, I'm an accident. You know what I mean? No offense.
Terrible. What's her phone number?
Oh my god, that's
Like-
great. Yeah.
You were asking why would they put the
What's her
baby
number?
next to the stairs? Like, if the baby can move themselves, they will fucking do it. You don't need to put them next to the stairs for them to find their way over there.
Listen,
Oh.
buddy, it's just called a late-term abortion, right? You just push them down the stairs, you blame it on the
Jesus
bouncer.
Christ!
Yeah, you know what? One
Jesus, gentlemen!
No, and how many got
What is happening?
You know, fire stations
Whoa.
are an option till 18.
Jeez,
Yeah, put
Rice
them at the
boys.
stairs of a fire station.
Isn't your country the one who's against that? Y'all just be making baby abortion jokes? I got tons of them though. Are we starting now or? No, I'm just kidding.
I have
You
to-
think that's crazy? I got a first cousin that's like 26 years younger than me.
What the
Yeah, that
fuck?
makes sense. It makes sense because if there's a 13 and 13, boom, easy. You know what I mean?
I have to unleash my energy somehow.
26 is a lot though. I have a first cousin who's at least 20 years older than me.
Yeah, my uncle's 50. My dad's.
But my dad's brother is 10 years older than him. Yeah, so you too? Like they have an old difference, you said?
Well, no, my dad's 56. My uncle's 50. He has a 5-year-old and a 10-year-old.
Oh shit, dude. He
And
didn't snip it at that age?
Here's the weird thing.
This
I
is
have
one
a
of the
thir-
coolest things about being a guy.
His
When you're
fir-
done, snip, snip, boom. It's all caps. You go back to being a kid. Cap guns. Pew, pew, pew. All fun.
He has a son.
Yeah.
My cousin, Tyler. He's 31. That's his first son. He's never met the 10-year-old or the 5-year-old. He lives down the road.
I'm very confused.
Right, fine.
Okay, listen, maybe I smoked weed. You're saying this man owns a 10 and a 5-year-old,
And
Oh,
a
and he's
31-year-old.
and he doesn't know them? He doesn't meet them?
No, let me clarify.
Is he Tiger Woods?
Let me
Who is
clarify.
this man?
My uncle has a 31-year-old son as well.
And does he know him?
Yes, but he lives.
Let's see.
He lives like 15 minutes away. He's never met his 10-year-old half brother, his 10-year-old half, and his 5-year-old half brother. He's 15 minutes away.
Okay, the 31-year-old. The dad has met his own children.
Yes.
Okay, thank God.
The-
Man,
the
I was
old-
like, this is a horrible story about this man.
The oldest child, who is 15 minutes down the road, has never met the 10
Okay,
and the 5-year-old.
you know what? I could sympathize. It's not cool, but I could see a 31-year-old not looking to have like a sibling relationship at 31 bloom with his like baby
Yes.
brother.
Yeah, it's kind of a weird age difference. I would.
You know what I mean? Like, what
Me,
happens the
personally,
first
I
time
would
you get
meet
pumped?
them,
You know
but-
nothing about kids. Okay, you never had a kid. Your dad's like, meet your brother. Hands him to you. You don't know that babies are dumb as fuck at first. And they look at you goo goo gaga. First time I met my sister's baby, I said, what the fuck is going on with this baby? It can't even see me. I was so confused. Turns out it's
Oh,
super
yeah, they-
cute. But in the moment, I was like, yo, what's wrong
Turns
with this
out
baby? Why is it
super
looking
cute.
at me like this?
Yeah, they can't see well.
Yeah. And they don't even
It makes
recognize
sense.
things. So
It
you
makes
tell me
sense,
that's
though.
your brother, I'd be like, nah, that thing's derpy as fuck. That ain't my brother.
I think you're missing the overall context.
Also, is it coming from my mom? Would they come from his mom, or is it a new mama?
It's his
The
new,
new
mom.
mama.
All
He's
right.
got a new mama?
Yeah, it's his second wife. He's 15.
How old is
minutes
new mama?
About the same as my uncle. Age.
Okay,
around-
so she's 50 and she dropping 5-year-olds? Like, sorry, she got dropping new babies?
Well, she's 45, but yes.
Oh, that's not too bad, but it's still risky. It ain't ideal.
Yeah.
You know?
Once
Yeah.
you're over age 35 for a woman.
Yeah,
you're
it's not
considered
ideal,
high
but
risk.
hey, they still do it. You know what I mean? I don't know. You know what?
They
I don't.
do, but you're
I'm
not
happy for
supposed
him.
to.
You know what I mean? For your like uncle that he has that. You know what I mean? In his life again, that's good. For the 31-year-old, I don't know. Hopefully, time is the best healer. You know what I mean?
No,
He'll
he
get
hasn't
there.
been over the house in 10 years. Is what I'm trying to say.
He hasn't seen his dad in 10 years. Did his dad cheat with this new mama?
No.
Okay, so there's no reason why he don't like his daddy. Like it's not like his
Yeah.
daddy. Like
Yeah. He lives 15 minutes down the road. He's just like, now I'll come
just
over another
15
time.
minutes.
Yeah.
That's even more disrespectful. If you don't see your son in like 10 years, but he lives like in like Asia, you don't take that as personal. But he lives 10 minutes down the road. That's like, hey, I live right fucking. It's so easy to come see you, and I don't want to see you. Like, you know what I mean? That's an even bigger diss. I don't like. Ooh, that's not kind. They should have a drink together.
He's for like the last 10 years. Like, I'll do another day. I'll do another 10 years.
Nah.
later.
Tell him, go have a near-death experience, and you'll think, how stupid was it that I thought I had this much time? You know what I mean? And he'll go see his brother. No, actually he won't, because he has to have it. So maybe shoot him, but not like in a deathly place. You know what I mean? Like in a near-death experience way. Doesn't America have salt rock guns? I bet you he'd take one of those. He could take one of those. How strong is this male? Could he take a car hit? Like, if you hit him with your vehicle, could he take the hit?
Can anyone?
Oh, it depends on what day and how much I've drank. I'm just fucking around by that. Don't take any of this advice. Never hit anybody with a vehicle. I hope you know.
Okay. Okay.
This story, this moral and story got so sidetracked, it's hilarious.
That happens a lot with me. I'm sorry.
Who's this MK?
You are gay. Who says I am gay? You are gay.
Spank me, Santa. I've been a naughty girl.
I love that.
I like my favorite ones. They eat that poo poo. He's talking about gays and like, look at these mans. These gays, they eat that poo poo.
Naked cowboys in the
That's my favorite.
At Ram Ranch.
That guy knows.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
So the question is, have you ever been to Ram Ranch?
I've heard of it. I used to play squad, and people used to play that all the time. I've heard of it. I don't know what the joke is. Bunch of dudes in a ranch. Is it an actual video? Is it a real thing?
It's a real thing.
Yeah, it's the whole state of Kansas.
Okay, but like actually, without a joke, like Ram Ranch, this thing they like, is it a song? Is it a?
Yeah, it's
Oh,
a
it's a
song.
place.
Okay,
Also,
and like
it's a song about a place.
it talks up. It's a song and it talks about a real place where people do this.
Yeah,
It's like the
there's
Playboy
gay
Mansion for gay
and
cowboys.
others at
Yes.
Ram
It's like a
Ranch.
Playboy Mansion for gay cowboys.
Haven't you ever
Yeah.
seen Brokeback Mountain?
I don't know, man. I know it's gay as hell. I don't know if I've seen that. I wasn't into that kind of cowboying when I was a kid. You know what I mean?
Well, if you haven't seen it, how do you know it's gay?
Because everybody knows, and there's so many jokes with Brokeback Mountain, and yeah. You know what? I remember my sisters watching it, and I remember Jake Gyllenhaal and him were in a tent, and my sisters freaked out, and I came out, and they were talking, and they were laying in the tent. Like, I wouldn't talk to my guy friends like that in the tent. You know what I mean? They were a little too close.
Wait, you mean you came out during your friend watching Brokeback Mountain?
Nope. I came out to my sister like 4 years ago, randomly, after Sarah says, she's like, you don't have the balls to tell your family. And then I called her right away, and I said, I'm gay, and then I hung up. And that was it.
Wait, hold on. I want to try this out. No one tell them what this is. Have you ever heard of Rocky Mountain oysters?
Oh yeah, those are bull testicles.
Oh, it was worth a shot.
No, we know what those are. They have them here too.
I was about to say that you guys have like the Rocky Mountains in Canada.
Well, we have like a one or two provinces that are like they wear cowboy hats on the regular and wear boots. You know what I mean? Cowboy boots. And
Oh, okay. So what
I don't know if we mimic your like lifestyle or like it was just happens on its own if you own ranches and you're like a farmer. I don't know, but they do rodeos and there's like the Calgary Stampede and they do. I don't know what else cowboys do, but they do stuff like that. And they like horses.
I wouldn't say you guys are necessarily copying us. I mean, we did
No.
we did Oregon Trail into your country.
But like it makes sense. Like, you know what I mean? Like Americana is like a style and it has like a certain allure. Like, you know what I mean? It's just like there's some cool Japanese things around. You know what I mean? You see people with Japanese tattoos. It's not like it's like stolen. It's just they think it's cool and it looks good and it fits a style. I think cowboy hats are cool as fuck. I'm sure somebody saw them and like, listen, I want to do that too. Do they have a use? Like, is there anybody here who's a cowboy?
Yes, they have a use. Like
Could
any
it just
hat.
a regular old hat do? Like a Oppenheimer hat?
That is a
Would it work?
sound.
Or does it have to be a cowboy hat?
Yeah. No, my wife hates that song because I unironically love it and will blast that.
What
shit
song?
out. I'll play it.
Play it again.
What song?
I can't remember what the fuck the name of the song actually is.
Dude, then you gotta blast the Indian song that the Draenei dance is based off of.
The Indian song. that-
Indian what kind? What kind of Indian? Like woo, or like polka dot Indian?
That's mildly racist.
No, dude, I didn't. Hey, I didn't choose to name myself the same nation as another one. Yo, y'all got to deal with that. You guys should have picked a different name. If you didn't want confusion, you should have named yourself different. It's like people whose name is Dick, and then no, listen.
Time out. Everyone take a time out. They're only called Indians because Christopher Columbus thought he discovered India when he really was North America.
Yeah, well, they should have made it clear then and there, but it got lost in the muddle and they let it hit the. I don't know what to tell you. I didn't call him that. I'm just a guy who went to school.
Also, that's like a Family Guy joke. We all know that.
Yeah. Like, I don't know.
Is it the woo-woo kind or the mm-mm kind?
Yeah, I guess so, eh? I think it means more polka dot or feathers. You know what I mean? Which one is it?
This is a different song, but I love this one too.
Is it that Indian rap song that everybody's freaking out about? Apparently there's an Indian rapper rising in India.
I don't know.
Me neither, I don't know. I don't listen to Indian rap. I think it's mostly because I don't speak Indian.
I think it's called Hindu.
Is it actually?
No, that's a religion.
I think.
What's
yeah,
the
maybe.
language called again?
Hmm.
Hindi? It's Hindi. isn't
Hindi, maybe, yeah. I know there's
Yeah.
like 6 or 7 dialects in all of India.
Yeah,
I
I
think
don't
it's
know what
Hindi.
the fuck this guy's
Yeah.
saying, but like, look at his smile one time, and like, I have to. He's just having
It's
such a
Hindi.
fucking good time.
It's Hindi,
Hindi.
yeah.
Cool.
I was close with Hindu, but...
You can also say Bengali or Marathi. Those are like all three.
Okay, gotcha.
I used to work with a lot of Indian guys when I was in college. We all were in the dining hall together.
Sounds fun.
My college roommate was from Nigeria. His name was Olin Benga.
It's a good fucking
Mine were
time.
from French Canada places called Quebec. And it's just as
I
foreign.
love this dude. I'm still
Just kidding.
friends on Facebook. He learned English in the literal format. Didn't get any expressions or anything.
So he's like German then, basically. No sense
Yeah.
of humor.
Every
Oh,
time, like I
found
had to
the
explain
concept of
everything to
Tumblr,
him.
By the way,
My girlfriend's mom is German, and I'm not gonna. She actually is pretty funny. She makes like all these Aryan jokes. It's pretty funny.
She's racist
the one
then.
that's in the
No,
song
she's
where
not.
it's
She's
called
like the least racist
Warlock
person ever,
Day.
but she just like loves making jokes.
Where are the boys?
She grew up in like Germany, too. Post World War II.
No, maybe not so.
Yeah, she lived in East Berlin, not West Berlin. Area. And then
The bad one.
no, it's a
Yeah.
good one.
Is it?
No, she lived in West. That's the one.
Yeah.
On the West side.
East
yeah.
was Russia controlled.
Yeah, she lived on the West side,
Mhm.
and then I think her father served in Italy.
My grandfather served in Italy.
I don't think on the same
so.
side as Sarah's father.
Hmm.
My wife's
Grandfather.
grandfather fought in it.
So she's like, my grandfather served in World War II. Also, I was like, not on the same side as Sarah's grandfather.
No.
No, that's the other thing.
He's a German man. Oh, you know what I mean? If you grew up in Germany, you served.
No, my grandfather was in the American Air Force. He used to repair
Cool.
the planes in Italy. Yeah, he was a cool
Dude.
guy.
Come on,
Didn't know.
He
buddy.
wasn't like an S. Sarah's grandfather was an SS. He was like Warlock, but yeah, he was still.
You're
German
joking, right?
soldiers. Nope, straight up.
Okay.
We don't have that ideology. Like, I hope you understand. Neither did he. Like, you know what I mean? He had to serve. He was a soldier, not a. Like, yeah.
Well,
she does.
if you're in the SS,
They
He
are
was not in the
you
SS. I
kinda
said.
have
They are
to.
different
I
regiments.
said he was not in the SS. He was in the Wehrmacht, which is like
Oh,
army. They're infantry, so like he didn't. They have no ideology. Like that Wehrmacht
Oh,
thought that the
okay.
SS and all those people were like thugs. Like they hated them because they thought they were just pussies. Like they stayed behind. So like the Wehrmacht fought on the front for land, and then the SS came in and like police, I guess what you could call police, or like exterminated people after they invaded. So like the Wehrmacht hated them. You know what I mean?
yeah.
But
Like
yeah.
a
So
rock.
the SS is like what you would call a militarized political like army, and then the Wehrmacht is just
They were
purely
Hitler.
army.
The SS is Hitler's personal guard developed by his propagandist.
Yeah.
Who?
The
Yeah.
Wehrmacht tried to kill Hitler. They're the ones who tried to kill Hitler.
Yeah, that's why when you said, "Oh, he was in the SS," but he
No,
doesn't
he was
have
not
the
in the SS.
ideology, I'm like, I can't. I think that's kind
No,
of a
no, that's
requirement
impossible.
in
They
the
killed.
SS.
First of all, they killed all the SS. Like, you know what I mean?
Oh!
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, my social battery ran out.
I feel you. Ben and I were just fucking using the soundboard because I felt like I would never get a word
It's fucking hilarious.
in. I'm up to 16 foul cloth.
That means it's actually been a little bit since you've gone.
Yeah, I'm up to 35 runes, so getting there.
Dude, I killed the second boss, bro!
I saw, yeah, big, congrats. Can you do it consistently?
No.
Well, okay.
I couldn't do the first boss consistently.
Yeah, true.
So, I'm good there.
True. Do you still need foul cloth or no? unless he played a human. He was actively hindering himself. So he
I
does
mean,
know, but he
I
did it
would
anyway.
be very impressed if he hit 60.
Yeah, I know. I don't believe he will. Though I don't know. The man has ADHD like nothing else. Maybe this will be his hyperfixation. Who knows?
True.
And then Hillel made a priest, I believe. Are you still in a dire mall? You get
Sure
anything
as
good?
fuck. And no. But I might actually today be profitable. Not by much, but
That'd be a big progress.
yeah, no kidding.
I'm gonna be profitable. I'm getting a bunch of superior mana potions. It's like
Yeah,
a
mana
gold
potions
50 a
go
pop.
for a lot. Especially if you can get your hands on a major.
Yeah, I have like 6 superior, and then I also have 20, 40, 60, 80, 120, 140, almost 160 rune cloth. I can dump.
Yeah, nice.
And a bunch of greens and plans and shit. So it's looking pretty good. I still have to collect all the money from selling my last fell cloth, but that should get me to like 500 gold.
So far this week I've lost like 5 gold.
It's okay. You'll catch up to me because I'm gonna have to do AV all week.
Yeah, I'm really hoping that I can get this down by Thursday. That would be huge.
Why Thursday?
Because that's when I don't work.
Oh, okay.
Although I don't know when Burlington's going to want me to start, assuming I get that job. But it won't be Thursday, so.
Fair. Yeah, literally, I don't know how much of my week is gonna be devoted to AV, but it's gonna be rough. It's boost week, and I work pretty much every day.
Fucking boost week.
So we'll see how much time I have to do things other than AV and raid. It's gonna be like last week all over again, where it's just AV buffs, raid, AV buffs, raid, AV buffs,
You're
raid.
almost done, though.
Yeah. And then I'm gonna be a millionaire.
Basically.
I'm still debating whether I give auctioneer, whether I craft those chest plates for him or whether I just do it myself. I'll have to see what the profits are and what he's willing to pay.
Oh, I found out I can murder my own ads, by the way. I figured out how to unenslave them.
Nice. I felt like there should be a way, I just didn't know what it was.
Also, I have yet to have them break it early, so I don't know if I was just getting really unlucky yesterday. Because it happened like 3 times in a row yesterday.
Like you left its range or something.
What?
Maybe a thing. I still think it may be like a distance thing, like if you're too far away. I could be wrong. I have literally no idea. I don't play Warlock.
It's possible, but I mean, I never enslaved demons until yesterday, so.
I want to get to the next even number of demonic runes. Or multiple of 10, I suppose, not technically even.
Yeah, so I'm thinking that I'm going to go. So keep tailoring and go mining. Then when I'm not running with you guys, I can make my own Arcanite bars as well as sell the Mage Cloth transmute or the Moon Cloth transmute.
I don't think that's tailoring, buddy. I think that's alchemy.
Oh fuck, yeah, I can't keep Moon Cloth and you're right. Wait, so keep. Fuck. Yeah, you're right. I can't do Arcanite. That's fine.
You'd have to do alchemy.
The question is, do I do Fellcloth gloves then, or do I do?
I
It's a tough.
don't know. I think you not being able to do your own Arcanite bars is not gonna be that big of a deal.
Yeah, I think that's probably fine.
So I think you go mining and
Yeah, I
tailoring.
need the mining for when you guys aren't on.
And I think the tailoring is also good because that is just a little bit extra. And you can start
Yeah, the
selling that
Felcloth
bow once you
glove.
get that second boss down. So that'll just be like, you know, sell it for like 30, 40 gold.
Alright, still hunting that second boss kill.
Cool. If it helps, I'm killing satyrs on your behalf.
I am also killing satyrs. Just much less efficiently than you are.
True. But that's because mine are not elite. And yours are. Okay, tomorrow I'm supposed to be off at 4. I need to go
Nice.
shopping. And then AV.
I jinxed the shit out of myself by saying that my week was supposed to be easy, because I got fucking murdered today.
Yeah.
Yesterday they were like, yeah, volume's down, and then yesterday was really easy, and then I came in today, and it's like, well, we're getting fucked.
Right. Just quit and only play WoW.
True! Oh, okay. I died.
Oh, rip. How?
Oh, actually, I survived.
Oh, less rip. Nice.
Can I recover this? That'd be clutch as fuck. I had to use a major health potion, though. I might actually be able to
That's
recover
fair.
this.
Nothing wrong with popping a potion. I do have 23 of them.
23 major health potions?
Yeah.
That is kind of crazy. Yeah, the second boss is really hard. Because you have to LOS one of his casts that's like a fucking like 0.5 second cast. You definitely have to be more patient on the second boss than I am with the first boss.
Fair. I wonder how Ben's doing in there alone with.
He's still in there.
I think so. Oh no, he's not. Okay.
Yeah, I figured everybody fucking did.
Hey, another faux cloth.
I was like, alright, I'm tired of listening to Wizard. I'm out here.
That's kind of
Honestly, he was kind of entertaining for a little bit today.
Yeah, he's a good guy. I have
mean,
nothing
my
against
social
him. He's
battery
just a
ran out.
lot. He's just a lot.
God damn it, dude! I'm gonna choke. I'm dead, aren't I?
Rip.
Come on, baby. Can I? I don't think I can clutch. I'm pretty sure I'm dead here. Fuck, dude.
It's okay. You got this.
No, I don't have any way.
Not this time, but.
Can I get a soul stone off before he murders me? Wait, where did he go?
Did you get your soul stone off?
Oh my god, I have 8% HP. Alright, we're gonna clutch. It's fine. I'm definitely not going to clutch. I'm definitely turbo dead.
Nah, you got this. I'm so tired. What the fuck?
I mean, you have been on the grind. What are you tomorrow? Open to 4?
Yeah.
Can I
Open the
clutch this
floor.
from 8% HP?
I would like to get to an even 40 runes though. Because tomorrow I start my AV grind again, so. I'm not really gonna have time to farm more runes.
Oh my god, I'm locking the fuck in. Honestly, doing this is actually kind of fun.
Yeah.
Um,
I wish
right,
I had to have fun in WoW.
right
but
now it's basically a waste of my time, but it is kind of fun.
I wish I got to have fun in my video game. But it's all Alteric Valley.
And then you're gonna have fun fucking obliterating everybody doing 7 million DPS because you have the rank 14 gear.
That's the goal.
Boss kill number 2. Let's go, dude.
Massive.
Do
See
not
if
know
you can
how
get
I
3
fucking
out of
clutched
3.
that.
You get 3 out of 3, I'm sure Ben will run his happy ass up there to go mine. I'll be back in a second. I'm gonna go check on Tim and Hello.